Hello, I'm Didymus, and we are back with another Minecraft Hardcore episode. If you haven't seen the last episode when we got this diamond armor and started enchanting, then check it out. I'll put a link in the description and a little click thing in the corner. Now, at the time I'm recording this, I don't know half the things I'm going to put this video, but I hope you enjoy it. Now you'll see as we are back at the house, there are some changes. Some walls have been progressed. There's a giant dirt wall. I'll explain everything. So first of all, this dirt wall, it's covering the upstairs, because last episode I said I wasn't going to show it for a while, and I'm sticking true to that, which is why this dirt wall is here. I also mentioned in that video that if we hit 5 likes, I would reveal the upstairs and my ideas and plans for its future. I don't know if it's got 5 likes because I haven't posted it yet. I'm recording this early, but it's there. If it's revealed, it will be at the end of the video, so you better keep watching. However, I do know that for the first part of this video, we're going to be working on this front part of the house. Now, I've started a little layout for the balcony, which will be going around, which I think looks quite nice. I thought it would look awful, which is why I didn't record it. But if we look from the front, if we look from the front, yeah, like with the pillars and stuff, like, I mean, in my opinion, I think it looks pretty cool. So we're going to carry on with this, but we have this wood here, and yeah, we're out of wood. So enjoy this time lapse of me gathering a load of wood. Hello. It's 3 leads. I know we don't need to kill the llamas, I'm sorry, but there can only be 1 llama, and that's my friend. There he is! Okay, so we've gathered a load of wood. Don't ask why I planted it here and then mined all the dirt and replanted it. I just didn't like how it looked. But now we can carry on with this front part of the house. And there we go, that is the front of the balcony finished. I personally think it looks really nice. There is a bit of tidying up we've got to do down here. And we can either replace these blocks with slabs, or replace these slabs with blocks. And I think I'm going to change the blocks to slabs. Of course, now we've changed these to slabs, we have to fill in these gaps by changing these slabs to blocks. And there we go. I think this area looks really nice. Let me know what you think in the comments, if we should change anything or add anything. For example, this window looks a little bit out of place now that we've finished the wall, and I think over here it could be expanded a block up. Or maybe some other extra features added around. But let me know what you think in the comments. Also, just as a recap from last time, we started some ideas on the downstairs. Now, I have been working a little bit on that. Just a little bit. Just a bit. we've added this nice wall along here. We've we've filled in this middle area here with this stone wall. I think it looks quite nice, and it also helps with something that we're going to have upstairs. I'm going to share some more information here, because down here in this big open room here, I was just experimenting with how far out the wall should be. We were going to have a big storage system with farms from all around the house connected. However, I now think it would be easier and more efficient to have this downstairs room as what I was going to call the farm hall, which would have been upstairs. But I think we're going to have that down here. We're going to have it packed with all sorts of different automatic farms, and upstairs we're going to have a big room with the storage system, and everything will go to that. And we can use hoppers, bubble elevators, and it's gonna look really cool. So for the next part of the video, we're going to expand on this back room here. Not by a lot, because I'm not sure how big we're going to have it, but we're going to expand it back a little bit, and we're going to be building the first of many farms. And that is for these guys here. Because they're just a little bit close in here. It's a little bit crowded. I think we need to sort out an area for them. So you see this big rectangle of space. I was thinking, well, what could we do for a doorway? And I've got two ideas. The first one is just to have a nice doorway built in, like a nice big one. And it can look quite nice. Or we could have a redstone, because we're not going to be down here very often, you see. Only to actually build the farms. The rest of the time will be upstairs in the storage. So I'm thinking we have this as a big wall connected to honey blocks and slime blocks. We have a big automatic redstone door which is pulled down and out of the way underground to walk through. Obviously we can't do that right now as we haven't got the resources, but that's just a plan for the future. And now I need to sleep. Also, we need a name for this llama. I feel like he has some sentimental value now. Come home. I'm not just going to call him Llama. We need a name for him. If you have any name suggestions, put them in the comments, because I'm going to be naming this llama. He's our friend now. He did attack me once, but yeah, we've put it behind us. Also, we are going to fix this door. I said this in like the very first episode. I remember I was walking in. So, got a house with nice farm. Need to fix that door. No, we are gonna do something about it. I'm not sure. We might move on from a button to something else, but we're gonna have a better door. I've thought of a better idea. If we get 5 likes, if we get 5 likes on this video, I will name this llama. If we don't, I kill him in the next episode. Oh, I feel mean, but that's how it's going to be. So show your sympathy by hitting the like button. I'm sorry, I said that right in front of you as well. Okay, moving on. As for the layout of the room, I reckon we just have stone bricks as a floor, with chiseled stone bricks for outlines, a bit like we did for this room. Because we're not going to be using it much, it doesn't need to look amazing. We're going to be spending most of the time on the decor upstairs. But yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is what we've started with. I was going to do the walls as the same design as these ones here, with the stripped logs, but I think they might look a bit better, a bit more industrial sort of style, if we just leave them as the logs. Okay, so I think what we're going to have is when we have the farms laid out, we're going to use these corners, because it's a bit inconvenient to put farms in the corners because of the shape, but I think what we can use these for is for water elevators, taking the items up into a sorting system. So if we start the cow farm maybe along by here, I'm going to be using a design I found by a YouTuber / streamer called Kysen, so go check him out because this farm looks super efficient and will be really useful for us. So we made a lot of progress and then we lost a lot of progress. I built this thing on ground level, and when it was finished, like I finished the entire build, and it was like 3 blocks above where the next floor is going to be. So I've had to rebuild it in the ground, and we're getting somewhere, but it's taking a lot longer because it's difficult to get dimensions and things right. But as for now, I'm going to stop for the cow farm, and where this chest is normally where all the items and drops will go. However, we are going to transform it into a water stream with like a bubble elevator and things to take all of the items back up to here. And I think for the rest of the build I'm going to do a time lapse. So here we go. We are back once again, and finally, it's complete. We have this area for the cows to sit in, and this is the killing chamber down there. I'll press this button here. It lights up. Oh, and no, I'm really excited about this because it's failed so many times. I've had to redo it so many times, and if anything goes in, you can see it travel into the hoppers. We can hear the droppers firing away, and then right by here, water system taking them into the chests. This isn't where the water system is going to go. It's actually going to take them along this wall down here and then up to the upstairs where the storage room is going to be. But this is a pretty good start. So before we get all of the cows in, I want to test that it actually works and they don't like just sink through. And I have seen cows over here. Oh, in you go. And in you go. That's pretty easy. Oh, Well, that didn't work. Well, what if we create this so it's only a 1 block fall and not 2 blocks, right? There we go. Oh, sorry. And when we breed them, does baby cow sink? Why isn't baby cow sinking? I think we should just get the other cows in. Maybe if it's crowded, it'll push them in. I'm not sure. Only one way to find out. Oh. Seems to be making their way over there. Okay. Oh, so many of them are coming. We'll just go for a stroll. And then over here. This is just amazing. And there we have it. I'll get rid of that off camera. But there we have it. We have a nice cow farm. Let's test out the lava system. Wait, is there anything in here first? Okay, let's just take all that out. Let's throw on the floor. Okay, ready? Oh wow. Wait, is that cooked or raw? I couldn't tell. It's coming through already. It's all cooked! Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Oh. It's very efficient farm, guys. Go check it out. No suffocating involved at all. It's all very effective. You get 100% cooked steak. Go build this for yourself. Anywho, if you do want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description because I just shouldn't really take credit for this. And apart from the occasional suffering, it is actually really effective. Look how many cows we've got. We've got so many in there. And these ones, oh, it's just this is so cool. Now I thought I'd quickly pop over to a creative world because as good as the cow farm is, it's not as efficient as I'd like it. Mainly because of one factor, and that is when you kill the cows, it kills all of the baby cows that are in there, and you know you're missing out on a lot of that loot. So this is something I've come up with. This is one big water stream down here, and this would be like considered a pocket for cows, and we'd have lots of these packed in this area. And if I show you a quick example, this lever here pushes the blocks down, so any cows in there, if we just spawn in some cows, they're suffocated, but ignore that. So there's loads of cows in there, and when the blocks are down, what that means is any baby cows that are in there can't escape, and they can grow, which increases the efficiency for next time we use it. So we only need 2 cows in each one to start off with, so it's a lot easier to set up. And then when we have got enough cows in there, we flick this lever, which lifts the blocks. All of the baby cows get flung out all over the place, travelling down the water stream. Down. I know not all of these signs need to be here. It was just me experimenting with lots of different ways. But these get pushed into this area here. And if I go into spectator mode, which is one of these buttons, there we go. We have this water stream from all the way back here, so that it pushes the cows, but the water level is low enough so that the cows don't like start bobbing about. Because when that happens and the lava dispenses, they can get killed. So originally I had this just filled with lava, which worked, but the only problem was, which I tried an experiment over here, is that when you have lava and cows, most, I'd say 80% of the drops from cows just get burnt in the lava, which is why I've created this dispenser system with an observer. So if you click the button, it dispenses it for like a second. I don't know if I'll be able to. You saw it for a second, but it dispenses it for a really short amount of time, enough to get the cows burned in, and we can layer all of this floor with hoppers as well to take it to storage. Now I'm thinking of putting this in our survival world. The only thing we don't have is the honey blocks, but again, that's not too difficult to get. So let me know in the comments if you think we should build this giant farm in our hardcore world. Also, this is just an example, like it could be so much bigger than this. And the great thing about it is that I don't have to be around. They just let it go on their own. And then when I do feel like killing them, the baby ones are still alive, which is quite a bit better than this one, where you have to time it right, and if you don't, then they all die and you don't get any drops. So let me know your thoughts on that. I am considering it. It would take a large amount of space, so I'm not sure if we'd build it here or maybe up in the mountains somewhere, but let me know what you think in the comments, because I've been thinking about this for a long time and I don't know what to do. I mean, look, cows are just running all over the place. So to conclude, this farm is really, really good, and I recommend it for anyone who wants an automatic cow farm and cooker. But for a hardcore world where I'm trying to survive as long as I can, it's just not as efficient as I'd like it to be. But unfortunately, that's all we've got time for in this episode. If the last video hit 5 likes, then you will see this big dirt wall removed before I'm saying this, which is a bit confusing. But yeah, that's how it's going to happen. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like if you don't want the llama to die. I can't remember I don't know if you remember that, but the llama's about to die unless we give it a like. So give it a like, and if you want to see more content like this, subscribe and join the community. Also leave any suggestions or ideas for improvements in the comments below. That's all for today. Bye.
I gave you my heart.